Hey there, this is Chris Trapani, the Mortgage Pro. You know, people often use an excuse not to buy a home that they'll have to take care of it and maintain a home. Well, of course you have to maintain it, but they're overly worried about something breaking down. Now, years ago, and you can Google this and check this movie out, there was a movie called The Money Pit. It was a hilarious movie about this couple that bought a home and everything went wrong. I mean, the roof was caving, the chandelier was falling, there were leaks everywhere. It was a nightmare. And people worry about buying a home and this happening to them. Well, there's a couple of things you can do. Number one, you get a home inspection. You do this, it's not the same as an appraisal. It is an inspector who is going to inspect the plumbing and the electric and the roof. And there's 100 different things that they're going to look at. It's absolutely incredible, the detail that comes out of that report. That costs about $300 to $500. Hey, it's worth it for a great inspector. Now, a lot of times they come up with all these problems and your realtor can go back and negotiate with the seller and the seller's realtor, and they negotiate and say, okay, these items need to be fixed because it's not fair that the buyer buys it with these problems. So, number one, it protects you and gets work done on the home. Two, it's preventative because sometimes there's things that are gonna go wrong and the inspector can tell. Now, it's really quite a science. They're really good. I'm not Mr. Handyman. I wouldn't know what to do, and most of you wouldn't know how to go through a house and look for every detail. Look for the doorknob and it jiggles a little bit. He's gonna actually write that on the report. I mean, every little detail is gonna happen. Now, let's take it to the next step. You've moved into a house, it's a sound house, it's a good house, it's in good shape, but things still go wrong, don't they? Well, there's something you can buy called a home warranty. And a home warranty will, if something goes wrong with the stove, or if something goes wrong with the dishwasher or the microwave, it's going to fix it. It's going to fix all those type of things that go wrong. Your hot water heater, if you have a pool, you can spend a little bit more, it'll cover the cost of the pool. Spend a little bit more, it'll cover the cost of an air conditioner. Air conditioners could be $5,000 a piece. In my house, I have two, one for upstairs, one for downstairs. Many homes in California are like that. So you need to have the protection, and hey, it's a smart thing. You obviously may want a roof cert. If an appraiser calls out a problem with the roof, you get a roof cert to make sure that the roof is in good condition, and the first time it rains, you're not going to be rained on while you're watching TV in your living room. So these things are meant to provide for you and protect you. There's also homeowners insurance. Well, what about the homeowner's insurance? Well, right in this home, I once had a leak. I had bought a new home, and about 13 years later, after we moved in, it was brand new when we bought it, 13 years later, there was a leak in the house. There was a hot water pipe, and they go through with the nail guns, boom, boom, boom. Well, it hit the pipe. And it hit the pipe, and 13 years later, that nail rusted out. And it caused $15,000 in damage. Yes, that happens. Guess what? I got a check for $14,500 from the homeowner's insurance company, and they paid minus my $500 deductible. So there are ways to protect yourself when you buy a home, protect the home, protect your finances, and you don't have to worry about being overburdened. Take the few steps. Good homeowners insurance policy, home warranty, a good inspector, and a roof certification, and you're going to be good. Let's go fire your landlord.